So WWE is now exclusively on Netflix. I saw that they've got, or that I've not been into wrestling. They had it on like council, satellite council Sky in the what was that, early 90s or whatever it was. Um, that's about it. And then I've seen it pop up now and again for years. They got all the Royal Rumbles on Netflix, gone all the way back. And I was like, what? They got all of them? I was like, 90 that. I was like, let's fucking have a wee look at this. I never watched any of them because I don't think it was on. It was like in a pay-per-view thing. And I was like, oh, I remember him, him, and him. And I've watched wrestling programs about, you know, the business and things like that. But just kind of watching a bit and realising I didn't really care. Interesting. It said in a $5 billion deal, WWE's coming to Netflix. $5 billion over 10 years. No. 10 years. WWE with the whole thing that they had where you would pay for things and watch things. They're binning that. And it's just all coming to Netflix. It's currently on it right now. And they'll have live events and all the rest of it. And I was reading about it. I was like, who's getting the $5 billion? I couldn't quite work out who's paying who. I was like, you know, I thought, who's paying who? I had to actually look up a fucking article. 25% tax. They'll be paying fuck all tax. Netflix is paying the WWE. I know, I looked it up, but I was like, aye, they would be paying that. But $5 fucking billion? So can you really rake in? Can you claw that money back? Imagine you had the company Netflix, and you got all these millions of people giving you money every month. Would you pay WWE $500 million, whatever the fuck that is in pounds, but let's just say 500 million a year. 500 million, let's say 400 million. No, let's just say 500 million. $500 million a year to bring WWE to Netflix. It gets 1.5 million viewers a week in the USA. How many? They must have worked it out. How many of those people are not already on Netflix? Got Netflix, I wonder. I wonder if there's other tie-ins, advertising and shit like that. I read something about the kind of lower tier Netflix that's got the ads, that they'll be able to rake it in that way. I just don't know. Would you get an extra, like if you're Netflix, would you earn a minimum to break even with that amount of money? An extra 500 million a year? Dollars, that is. They're probably just using investor money to grow users. It's pennies to them. I know, but that fucking adds up. You don't get to a point where millions is pennies by throwing it all away with fucking holes in your pockets. SNSF is better. Absolutely agree. It's SNSF. It's more real, isn't it? Isn't it? What's SNSF? Dum dum. Scottish Nazi Association of Fascists. A wee bit of a dog whistle was an equally lucrative deal for Limmy show on Netflix in the 2010s. No, no, there was nothing much really compared to the BBC. Don't know. For all I know, it's fucking less than the BBC wanting to renew it or whatever. I'm not quite sure. Fuck knows. Who paid who? Netflix would pay, don't know, whoever it is. Comedy Unit. BBC. I don't quite know how it works actually. And then that goes to my agent and that goes to me. Is it true the BBC paid Netflix to put Limmy show in? I don't know if you're joking. I thought you were joking as in I'm going to take this the fuck away for us. It's embarrassing.